Exactly.
We've got more of that right now. And this is a bedroom. You are going to see the high and the low. We've got Colin and Justin here, everybody. Thank you. And here they are. So this is such a luxe-looking space, but this all started with a project that you did in Abu Dhabi.
Yes.
Let's talk a little bit about that. We've got pictures as well to go with that. Talk to us about that project.
Well, you know, the Abu Dhabi look is all about opulence and luxury. So if you look at this bedroom, you know, it's got a 4-poster bed. You know, there's lots of glitter in there, lots of great fabrics.
Yes.
And the look is really rewarding and all about embracing light as well.
I'm doing it on a budget. Now, when we were in Abu Dhabi, our kind of people said to us, spend.
Oh,
Obviously, I know. As designers, that was great. That kind of, and we're going to tell you the cost in a moment. But today we've put it all together for you guys here on an absolute fraction of the walloping great amount of money that we spent over there.
So you can see, as you mentioned, lots of glitz in these pictures in this bedroom. You see the gorgeous mirrors. You see that you know, the beautiful metallic posts on the bed, the beautiful sequins in the cushions, all of that gorgeousness on the little side tables. So there's a lot going on in that space. And you said, well, I'm taking this to Cityline and I'm cutting the price. Let's do a bit of a price comparison right now, shall we?
In Abu Dhabi, we spent on that one bedroom alone $42,800. Everything. And we're going to be kind of price specific about the items in a moment. Here for the lovely people of Cityline, we did everything with a little bit of Scottish magic and hocus pocus for $3,975. For everything. So a tenth of the price, 1/10.
You are speaking our language.
We are.
42 grand to under 4.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
We like that.
Okay, Cityline, let's speak Scottish, okay? Let's start with the beds. You know, 4-poster beds are escapist, magnificent. You know, you feel like the Princess and the Pea. They're just so luxurious. Our bed in Abu Dhabi, $12,500 to you, my loves. This lovely bed here, we got secondhand online for $125.
Wow, that's beautiful. Now, I imagine just a little bit of elbow grease?
A little bit of elbow grease, and we used Benjamin Moore metallic silver in there. So we couldn't chrome the bed, but we could be inspired by the colour to add a beautiful silver paint finish and then add the metallics in another way, you know. So don't feel that you're defeated because you can't have a chrome bed. Pick out little chrome and metallic details and put them in via the accessories and you still get the look.
Exactly.
Absolutely gorgeous. I love that. Okay, next, let's take a look at the floor.
Okay, well, the floor to us is the fifth wall, and it should also always be given bags and bags of attention. We use limestone in Abu Dhabi, and for that bedroom, it costs just a little bit more than $5,000.
For the floor?
For the floor alone. So that's a lot of money when you're spending on everything else at the same time. However, with our magic wands firmly brandished in front of us, we found a great product called Carndine. Now, Carndine is really flexible. It's your best friend when you're doing a reno. You don't need to take doors off and sand them down. It's only got a 3mm profile, so it lays really easy. It's kind of like a luxurious linoleum. Now, for the whole area, $800, so substantially less.
So much better.
And it lasts. The thing about stone is stone can be a little bit vulnerable, so a product like this, while substantially cheaper, is also better as far as endurance is concerned.
You can tell. I mean, I've got my high heels on this, and I'm not feeling
you can
like
click
I'm
on
gonna
their trace.
puncture it, right?
You can click it.
It's a good look. Exactly.
Good stuff. Okay,
and
so
talking
the
of
floor.
high heels, sorry, wardrobes are really important. You know, we all need storage as well. We don't want it to actually have a bit of style in there as well and actually suggest a bit of luxury. So we were inspired by the wardrobes in Abu Dhabi, and we've got 2 wardrobes here from IKEA. And we just used some more of our Benjamin Moore paint and we framed them out. And we've actually painted these little panels on the front as well. And I love this, but we're always looking for new places to put accessories.
Right.
You know, and designers, they love their groups of 3, and that's what you want to do. So why not take away all your old suitcases, all the boxes of junk that are on your wardrobes, people, and actually use that as a new surface to dress.
Put up something pretty.
Yeah,
exactly.
Make it look good.
It's got to be good, Tracy. Every level's important.
Every level is important. Let's talk a little bit about the lighting
Okay, right. In Abu Dhabi, we found this incredible chandelier, which was really drippy crystal and just gorgeous. And it kind of reminded me of a 1940s Hollywood siren. Something sparkly, a gorgeous gown. Anyway, we went on a search and we found 2 derelict chandeliers. One was this fellow here. Now, the bottom part was $180 down to $40 in the sale because a lot of the crystals were missing. But we took it all apart and rebeaded it and restrung it. So
Yes.
for 40 bucks. The top bit was another 30 or 40 bucks as well. Now this is one light fitting attached to a chandelier. So the two things together give us that lovely kind of draped effect that we got in Abu Dhabi. But again, for an absolute fraction. Do you know, we love all our designer babies, but there's something about doing a high and a low that really floats my boat, because I want everybody to have access to really good design without breaking the bank. And I think that's what Cityline does best.
Absolutely, but it looks really
Doesn't
good.
it?
You know, it doesn't look like it was a project that you pulled off in a weekend. Just to compare the prices, the Abu Dhabi chandelier was $2,600.
And that guy, $80.
80.
Yeah.
$80.
Can you $80?
Amazing savings.
It's good shopping. People say, what's the
Yes.
secret to good design? And we say clever shopping.
Yeah.
Take a breath, don't rush at it, and buy things cleverly. Maybe you'll find something, stash it until you need it, and then reappropriate it, make it again, and turn it into something fab.
It's clever shopping, but it's also a little bit of, like, you have to put a little bit of work into it, and that's okay.
Oh, of course.
Exactly.
If you're saving 1,300, like if you're saving all that money, go and rebeat it.
Yeah,
Like, it's
you
okay.
beat it. You beat that baby.
Exactly.
That's right.
Good advice, Tracy. You know, and the thing is, you know, we all see these amazing photographs in magazines, online, and we think, how do we get the look?
Yeah.
You know, be inspired. You don't have to copy them directly. You know, we had very kind of like spherical crystal chandeliers at each side of the bed, hugely expensive. But we went shopping and we picked up these for $60 a piece. You know, the mirrored furniture as well. If you shop around for that, you can get a piece like that for $325.
That's right.
So it's not about breaking the bank, but just be inspired. And I think, you know what, being informed is the start. You don't go out buying clothes and thinking, okay, that jacket doesn't go with that skirt, but it's a skirt and jacket. You know you're trying to create a look. So if you've got something in hand, it's almost like a room recipe. Use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Be prepared.
I think the key word as well, Tracy, when you're doing a high and a low, I think, is inspiration. If you try and be too literal and try and make an exact copy of every element, it can look a little bit flimsy and it can go a bit wrong, and you spend a lot of time. The little tables down here, for example, aren't the same as the ones that we specified in Abu Dhabi, but they were a tenth of the price.
They're very cute.
They're really cute together and group different things in one style to create a final vision.
So accessories altogether in Abu Dhabi came to $22,700. Here in this set, $2,970.
For everything.
For everything. All of the accessories.
I love to save a few dollars.
I want to mention a little bit later in the show, they are going to use the same furniture, but the room is going to be completely transformed. They're going to have a different look using fabric. And I also want to mention the mirrored nightstands came from HomeSense, and the chair is from Urban Barn. It is lovely.
Cheers,
really,
Tris.
really nice.